So very good morning boys and girls. As we are done with our previous chapter, that is Roman numerals, today we are going to start a new chapter. Before actually going to the topic or what exactly the chapter is, I want to show you something. So I'm carrying a smiley with me, okay, a smiley. So I want to flip this in such a way that I want to flip this from this side to the other, exactly in the middle. So like this. If you observe, the portion of this eye and the lips is exactly matching with the other eye and the portion of this lip on the other side after flipping. Okay. And I want to show you another thing. So I am taking a pyramidal structure like this. Okay. A pyramidal structure. And if you observe, I am taking a pyramid structure of equilateral triangle. That means all the sides are same. So now what I am going to do is, I want to flip this corner to the other side such that this corner and the corner at the other side will coincide each other. Okay. So I am turning it like this or folding it like this. So by this time what we have observed is, the portion on this side when we fold or flip like this is exactly matching with the other side. So this is one of the concepts in maths and we call it symmetry. Okay. So the new chapter which we are going to discuss today is symmetry. Okay. The new chapter which we are going to discuss today is symmetry, and as explanation is going to be more for this chapter and the notes or the writing part will be very less, I make you to follow the explanation clearly than writing the notes. So the new chapter symmetry, I will give you guidelines how to copy and what to be copied into your CW. So before that, I request you to follow the explanation part very carefully. Okay. So let us start with a brief introduction to the chapter. So in symmetry, the concepts which we are going to see are reflection symmetry. Okay. Reflection symmetry. In this, you will have an important concept called line of symmetry. Okay. In reflection symmetry, and subtopic on the topic that involved in reflection symmetry is line of symmetry. Okay. Then you will have rotational symmetry. Rotational symmetry. In this you will have the topic of order of symmetry. Okay, order of symmetry. So in reflection symmetry, the internal concept is going to be based on line of symmetry, and in rotational symmetry, the concept revolves around the concept of order of symmetry. Then you will have symmetry of 2D objects, symmetry of 2D objects, and then you will have symmetry of 3D objects. By the time when I explain these concepts, I will tell you what exactly the 2D and 3D objects are. So follow the classes carefully. Okay, so these are the concepts which we are going to discuss in the coming classes, and today we'll start with what exactly the symmetry is and what it means by reflection symmetry and what is line of symmetry. Okay, so please follow the class carefully. So, symmetry. First, please keep in mind this is chapter 18 of your textbook. Continue the same chapter after the Roman numerals in a fresh page in your CW. No need to leave any pages or something, but ensure to keep the heading in a fresh page. That means start the chapter in a fresh page. And until and unless I instruct you, don't copy anything of this class into your CW. Just follow the instructions carefully. And today probably you are going to have only explanation class, so don't copy anything of this board into your CW or HW. So first let us look at the definition of symmetry. Okay, so definition of symmetry. Look, symmetry is getting the same thing again after some transformation. I will explain it, you wait. Some transformation. Okay, look, symmetry is getting the same thing again after some transformation. So getting the same thing again, I think you understood up to here. Now what does it mean by the word here transformation? Okay, transformation. I will tell you, transformation here means either folding, okay, or sliding, such kind of things. That means the transformation either can be done using folding or sliding. Now I will show you an example to understand this definition. So just look. So I am taking the same smiley here again, which I showed you earlier. So let the half of this picture is same as the both sides. I mean, if this is going to be the left and this is going to be the right, okay, so left half of this smiley is same as the right half of the smiley. It means if we fold this figure like this, it's very clear that these both halves overlap each other. That means either if we fold from this side and or to the other side, and if you fold this side to the other side, what we can observe is they will overlap each other. That means this eye is coinciding with this, and this part of this smile or the lips is coinciding with this lip. So thus we can say that this figure is under symmetry. That means either left half you fold to the right, it should overlap with the other side, or the right, if you fold to the other side, it should overlap to the other side. Hence we can say that this figure is having the property of symmetry. Okay, now as I'm giving you some example like this and the other like the pyramid example like this, we can say that symmetry is found almost everywhere in the world. Okay, so that is the reason why this chapter is included in your textbooks. Okay, now this process, look, the process of folding in such a way that one side is exactly matched with the other. Okay, the process in which one side is folded to the other side and it is matched to the other side, such we call symmetric. Okay, such figures we call symmetric figures. Symmetric figures means So the symmetric figures are the figures where if they are folded, they will be matched. Okay. So as I told, don't copy anything. Try to understand the concept. So if they are folded, they will be matched to each and the other part of the figure. Now let us move into the first concept of symmetry, that is reflection symmetry. I will show you reflection symmetry. Okay, now the reflection symmetry. One of the subtopics of symmetry, that is reflection symmetry. Reflection symmetry. Okay, look. The concept which we have learned is almost equal to the reflection symmetry. So I will show you again. Please follow me. Okay. In reflection symmetry, that means in order to find out whether the given figure or the object is in reflection symmetry or not, we have to follow this procedure. In reflection symmetry, one half is the reflection of the other half. It's very easy to remember because the word itself contains reflection symmetry. In reflection symmetry, one half is the reflection of the other half. Okay, as we saw in the example, I will show you the same example. You just look at the board again. Look here, this half is the reflection of the other half. Similarly, this half is the reflection of other half. That means reflection means same identical properties. This side is also having the smile and the part of the lip, and this side is also having the eye and the part of the lip. So the same properties which this side is carrying are there in the other side, and the properties which this side is carrying are there in the opposite side. Hence we can say that this figure is carrying the property of reflection symmetry. Okay, because of this, we call this reflection symmetry as mirror symmetry. Okay, the other names for reflection symmetry we can say mirror symmetry or line symmetry. Okay, so when they ask you to check the line symmetry or mirror symmetry or reflection symmetry, all are same. So please keep this thing in mind. Now I will show you what exactly the line of symmetry is. Please follow me. Okay, look. So line of symmetry. First we understood that this figure is having reflection symmetry or mirror symmetry or line symmetry. Now in order to overlap one side with other, we made a partition or a fold is done exactly at the center of the figure. Okay, exactly at the center of the figure we made a partition. If that partition, I am drawing it as a line, look, dotted line like this. Okay, so what I am going to say is that this dotted line drawn on the center of the figure makes or indicates the area where we have to fold such that one side will overlap with other or one side will coincide with other. Such lines drawn in order to make a figure perfectly identical is called line of symmetry. I will show you another example. Look. Okay, I am taking this pyramidal structure which I have showed you earlier, and in order to prove that this figure is having line symmetry, at the middle of this figure I am drawing a line like this, a dotted line, and this, what exactly this line indicates is that if we fold this figure across this line, okay, either this side to this side or this side to this side, both will carry the same reflection. Okay, such things we call line of symmetry, or such lines we call lines of symmetry. Okay, hope you are clear. Such lines we call lines of symmetry. Okay, don't write anything for today. Tomorrow I will give you the notes. So that's all for today. Please keep these things in mind, because in the next classes we are going to learn the other topics like rotational symmetry, for which line of symmetry is quite important. So that's all for today. Have a great day.